Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Horror Snob. My name's Michael James. I am the Horror Snob, and I'm here running down another 3 more new movies coming out this week. Great films you're not going to want to miss, and I'm telling you, as opposed to the last few weeks, the last few previews we've been doing, where there's at least one movie that's a little more lighthearted, maybe has some comedy elements to it, this week is straight up hardcore. Dark, morbid, depressing, old school horror. The kind of shit that keeps you up at nights. Now, I'm as big of a fan of the horror comedy subgenre as anybody. Point in fact, last week, I just used several of those to put together a top 5 list of movies that you can use to introduce horror to your children. If you missed it, you can check it out. The link is provided above. As big of a fan as I am of the horror comedy, damn if it's not good to get your hands on just a new crop of really dark, disgusting, bloody, morbid movies that are really going to turn your insides out. And speaking of turning someone's insides out, we're going to go right into it. The first movie on our board, one we've been waiting for a while now, and it's finally coming out. Limited release for just one day, apparently, tomorrow on Tuesday the 26th. It's the remake of Wrong Turn. Directed by Mike P. Nelson, who gave us The Domestics just a couple years back. This movie looks like a very serious, very dark version of the original. A massive upgrade from what we had going back to about 2003. And it's not to say that it wasn't a good film, an enjoyable film, but it was really just another horror film. I know there are those of you out there that don't just love that first movie, but the entire series, all 6. I'm sorry, but the majority of the sequels afterwards were complete dog shit. They just were. Poorly scripted, poorly acted, low-budget B-movies. A series that did not take us anywhere. We were introduced to the idea of the Foundation, and it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. My argument, you can make yours, that's fine. What I see from this is all of that depth, all of that character development, all of those missing answers and seriousness that was lost in the first movie and throughout the series. It is brought in and it is intense. For people like me that saw that there was so much potential behind that original movie and the series afterwards, this is finally the movie we had always wanted. We knew it could be, and it is here. At number 2, a movie that's considerably under the radar by comparison of something like Wrong Turn. It's Saint Maud. And though this thing might be under the radar, man, I am telling you, you need to check out this flick. Produced by A24, a studio that has really put out some high-quality horror films for us recently. Midsummer, Hereditary, The Monster, The Blackcoat's Daughter, all kinds of great, really dark, really disturbing films, and this should be another one. The story shot and presented to us predominantly following the title character, Maud, played by Morfydd Clark, a girl you're going to know from a few different things. TV shows like His Dark Materials, The Alienist, and the upcoming The Lord of the Rings, but also quite a few things in horror, a miniseries, Dracula, exclusive to Netflix, as well as Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and Crawl. And if you've seen her in anything that I've listed or more, you know she's got the chops to carry this thing. Jennifer L. plays the elderly lady that Maud is a caregiver for. Elle, you'll know probably mostly from Contagion or the 50 Shades of Grey series. These two ladies seem to have a pretty high-quality rapport, but it is ultimately Maud, Morfydd Clark, that really makes this movie sing. A very dark, disturbed, depressed human being, a Jesus freak who is teetering on the edge of going all-out epic-level fucking insane. And I expect her performance in this to be award-worthy. You can check out Saint Maud starting this Friday the 29th in limited theatrical release and available video on demand starting February 12th. And lastly, at number 3, it's The Night. Story following an Iranian couple and their young baby as they find a place to bed down for the night in a hotel that might be a little more than just a place to sleep. Some very dark, very disturbing things going on here, and they've unfortunately got themselves wrapped up in it. Always down for a good ghost story, especially one that is produced and put out for us by IFC Midnight. Earlier talking about A24 is one of those groups you can really rely on for quality scares. IFC Midnight has been the king of that, as far as I'm concerned, for a long time now. So just seeing their name on this tells me right away, this is a worthwhile watch. Another very dark, very serious, very morbid movie that is really going to leave you on the edge of your seat wondering what the hell is going on. A movie that's meant to be taken very seriously and presents itself in a realm of reality, intensifying the scares even more. You can find The Night available video on demand immediately starting this Friday the 29th. Alright, that's it for me today. As always, I invite you to take a moment, hit that subscribe button and the bell to stay up to date with all the reviews, rankings, fresh frights, and previews that I post up on a weekly basis. And remember that while you're at it, take a moment, hit our comment section down below, and give me your thoughts on today's Horror Snob Hall of Fame matchup. With Wrong Turn coming out, a big movie that we've been waiting for a while, I thought, let's go back some to the first 3 movies in the series and pull out some Final Girl action, or at least Final Girl hopefuls. 3 ladies we're going to go head to head with. You tell me which one you liked best. Eliza Dushku, Janet Montgomery, or Erica Learson. Eliza Dushku was in the first one, Learson in the second, and Montgomery in the third. Vote for your favorite in the comment section down below. And remember, you need to be a subscriber to our YouTube channel and a follower of ours on Facebook to have a chance at the free 1-year subscription for Shudder. Full details are listed on our Facebook page. Link is provided down below if you want to know more. My name's Michael James. I am the Horror Snob. As always, I thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.